Hey, how you doing, folks? Welcome back to InfoWars. All right, we're here. I'm sitting deep inside of a mountain, inside of a studio, inside of my bunker that I made myself, trying to hide away from the man-made virus called the coronavirus. All right, spreading throughout the world, folks. All right, I have some new information that just came across my plate. Apparently, the Agenda 22 has started to be enacted. See, originally they started the Agenda 21 to get everybody to move into the cities, but soon the interdimensional space demons, like Miss Hillary Clinton right here. See, look. It's a photo. Proves all the evidence right there. I got a documentation right behind everything that we're going to say, folks, okay? All right, get it off the screen. Scaring the shit out of me. All right, so here's the situation, okay? The interdimensional space demons are tired of having to pay more of a rent because more people are coming into the city. Apparently, they did not think it through Agenda 21 the whole way, all right? So now they're trying to depopulate the cities at the moment. Okay, so they released this man-made virus called the coronavirus deep inside of Beijing, China. All right, it's spreading throughout the world. And at current, we have places in northern Italy that have up to 80 cases, and they're closing down the entire city, folks. I wanted to bring these articles to you, read them to you, show you exactly what's going on, so you know, and I know, and we know exactly what the situation is. All right, so here we go. Italy's towns closed down amid virus case clusters. 2 deaths so far. All right, it's from February 22nd, 2020. All right, from yesterday. All right, a dozen towns in northern Italy effectively went into lockdown Saturday after the deaths of 2 people infected with this new man-made scientific virus from China and growing cluster of cases with no direct links to the origin of the outbreak abroad. The secondary contagion prompted authorities in some Lombardy and Veneto towns to close schools, businesses, and restaurants and to cancel sporting events and masses. Look at this, folks. They're attacking religion. They're attacking the Christian faith right now, all right? They are closing down the churches to make sure that they don't have a chance to fight back against this virus because Jesus and God is the only way to solve this virus. We must pray away pray away. We must pray away this virus, folks, all right? A 78-year-old man infected with the virus died in Veneto. A post-mortem test confirmed on a 77-year-old woman in Lombardy came back positive. Though it wasn't clear if the illness was from the virus caused her death. Of course it was. All right, folks? They are trying to depopulate these cities because they are tired of seeing the normal folks around it. They don't like us human folks, all right? These interdimensional space demons do not like us, all right, folks? Hundreds of residents and workers who came into contact with 79 people who tested positive were put into isolation pending results of their test. Civil protection crews set up a tent outside of a closed hospital in Veneto to screen medical staff to the virus. Civil protection. You're putting people into these FEMA camps in Italy. That's what's going on right now, folks. All right. The government is setting up FEMA camps in Italy. They got giant tents, all right, where they're going to use pesticides to get rid of the human beings. All right, folks. That's the whole situation right here. Do not go to these camps, folks, all right, because they're going to end up just fumigating you. All right. They're going to call it delousing. They're going to call it whatever they're going to call it. All right. But they're going to stand there and they'll put you inside of these camps and you're not going to come back out, folks. All right. I got a documentation right here. In the town of Codogano, where the first patient identified in the northern cluster was a critical condition, closed supermarkets, restaurants and shops made Main Street practically a ghost town. The few people out wore face masks, which were coveted items that they're selling out at pharmacies. Late Saturday, civil protection officials said 79 people had contracted the virus, including the 2 who died and the 1 who was cured. Look at this. That 1 who was cured, I bet he was a wretch interdimensional space demon. All right, folks, because they're out here spirit cooking children every day. Late Saturday, civil protection officials said 79 people had contracted the virus, including the 2 who had died and 1 who was cured. After the remaining 76, 54 were in Lombardy, 17 in Veneto, 2 in Emilia, Romagna, and 2 in Lazio. A Chinese couple from Wuhan and 1 in Piemonte. Lombardy government authorities said the region's cases were traceable to a 38-year-old Italian who hadn't traveled to Italy but remained unclear how he was infected. I'll tell you what, folks, all right? This individual here was probably an interdimensional shape-shifting space demon who was moving through the galaxy without even getting on an airplane, folks. All right, that's the situation. Lombardy government authorities said the region's cases were traceable to a 38-year-old Italian. Oh, wait, yeah, who hadn't tried to try him out. Yeah, all right, so. Now, you can get it from anyone, he told reporters. We can expect to have cases of patients who had no contact with suspected carriers. While the virus isn't particularly lethal, it can be for the elderly or people with existing conditions, he said. The man who died in Veneto, for example, did not meet the main risk factors for the virus when he was diagnosed with pneumonia 2 weeks ago. He hadn't traveled to China or come into contact with anyone who did. Therefore, the ill man wasn't originally tested for the virus. Here's what's going on, folks. They're releasing this in Italy right now to kill off the population. That's a situation. All right, this is Agenda 21, Agenda 22, Agenda 23, and Agenda 24 at the same time, folks. These interdimensional space demons are out here spirit cooking children in the middle of the streets. They want to make sure that they don't have to pay extra amounts of rent or deal with having too many actual humans around them, all right? As a red-blooded American, I can tell you right now, these interdimensional space demons do not like me. I've met them at Bohemian Grove, all right, folks? I put on a goat's head. I walked around. I met these individuals, and I know exactly what they're thinking right now. They're thinking, how does this guy have this information? Well, I'll tell you, folks, all right, because this is Alex Pnoid Jones, and I did the footwork, all right, and I went and I did the groundwork, and I got the information. I got the document, folks, from highly intelligent, all right, government officials, all right. That's the situation. Along with these eight other affected people, the man who died in the form of the cluster in his hometown in Vodano, population 3,300, Russo expressed relief to that date. None of the hospital personnel who treated him was tested positive. Lombardy health official and welfare ministry chief Guillermo Galero said that the region's cases also compromised a traceable cluster, but officials were still stumped about where it originated. The first person to fall ill had met with the man who returned from China on January 21st, but he tested negative for the virus and has been ruled out as the source. Other people acquired their infections from the 38-year-old sick patient, either through contact with him or in the hospital in Kodono, where he first received treatment in February 18th. I'm telling you, folks, you cannot rely on man's medicine. All right, you must rely on InfoWars to come through and help you out, folks. That's a situation right now. We will make sure that we keep you up to date with all this information. I got a second article right here. Italy virus cases jumped even after lockdown in the north. All right, the number of coronaviruses continue to jump in the north of Italy, even after the government imposed a lockdown and banned travel to and from an area near Milan of about 50,000 people. The number of cases in the Lombardy region jumped overnight from 89 to 54. Leaving the country with more than 100 confirmed infections, about 5 times that of Germany, the European country second in the ranking. The 2 people have died in Italy from the virus, the first non-tourist deaths in Europe. Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte last Saturday announced a travel ban and other emergency measures in response to the surge in cases that have occurred since a man sought medical treatment at a hospital in Lombardy on February 18th. He is believed to have infected dozens of patients and medical staff who then carried the virus further afield. All right, folks, look here. All right. You need to make sure that you're taking your alpha brain nutrients. All right, that's what's going on right now. You need to take your super male vitality, get your alpha brain nutrients. Make sure that you're taking your pills. Make sure that you're getting these supplements, folks. We traveled all across the globe to make sure that you had the ability to have the chance to fight off this infection better than anyone else on the planet. So I'll tell you what, folks, there has been not one confirmed case of an InfoWars fan being infected with the coronavirus. All right, there's 7 billion people in the world, all right? 3 billion of those are InfoWars true patriots, all right, folks? And these individuals here will never be infected with the coronavirus because they have access to the super male vitality, folks. Make sure that you're taking them. Make sure you're getting the supplements. Make sure you're getting everything you need, because I'm gonna tell you what, folks, that is the only way to fight off the coronavirus and to believe in Jesus Christ, the one true God, all right, folks? We cannot stand here, all right, and let these individuals tell us what we're supposed to be doing, because you know what? The moment you go inside of their hospitals, the moment you go inside of their tents, it's over with, folks, all right? There's nothing you can do, all right? They're going to tell you, oh, Alex, what are we going to do? It doesn't matter what we're going to do, all right? What we need to do is stand here and make sure that we have all this down square, all right? Make sure we get it all down pat and make sure that we do not go and check into these things, all right? Because they're going to stand here, they're going to use industrial-sized bug zappers to get rid of you human beings, all right? Because that's how the reptilians feel about you. When doctors are infected, that means the right practices are not put into place, apart from the fact that the virus is very contagious. Walter Riccardi, a member of the Executive Council for the World Health Organization, told newspaper La Stampa. Riccardi also criticized the government for banning flights to and from China, saying that stopped authorities from tracing arrivals as travelers could do stopovers to reach Italy. What did this man just say? Hang on a minute. Riccardi also criticized the government for banning flights to and from China, saying that stopped authorities from tracing arrivals as travelers could use stopovers to reach Italy. Well, I don't. What? You mean you're not supposed to protect yourself? You're not supposed to protect your citizens? Is that what's going on here, folks? This is Agenda 29, all right, folks? It's a new world order coming in to be. They're standing here trying to make sure that you get sick, all right? They don't want you having a chance to fight back, but I'm going to tell you what. We're going to fight back right now, all right, folks? I believe what is going on, all right? And the devil will not defeat us today. These demons, these interdimensional space demons cannot defeat us. All fired up. All right, Italy won't seek a suspension of the Schengen Agreement, which is eliminated eliminated border controls between 26 European countries, even though the virus surge still illustrates a potential threat that borderless travel and commerce in Europe, which last came under pressure during the continent's refugee crisis in 2015, 2016. Refugee crisis? You mean when they try to replace the population of Europe? No, all right? That's not how this works, folk, all right? These individuals here can twist the words however they want to, all right? But the truth of the matter is, you need to stick to your community, stick to your family, stick to your church, stick to your gods, and stick to your guns if you still got them. I'm going to tell you what, this is Alex Pnoid Jones reporting deep from the underground bunker, all right? You stay safe, folks, and make sure that you get your super male vitality. Later.